What items should you be investing in if you want to build a quality collection? And what items should you be avoiding to not waste your money, time, or focus anymore? So recently I've done this internal transformation where I just completely changed my shopping habits, because before it was all about, okay, more is more and luxury this. But after I made too many of the wrong choices and literally spent far too much money on stuff that I do not wear, I actually learned the important lesson of properly investing in quality. Today, I'm spilling the secrets on how you can curate your own quality collection and literally stop wasting your money. Now, I want to start by saying that I really do enjoy watching these, minimalism type of videos on YouTube, because I really do find that kind of lifestyle to be aspirational. However, I don't think it's for me. I really do not think that with my kind of approach to style and, I enjoy, looking always put together and that kind of thing. For me, it's a bit too restrictive and maybe a little bit boring as well. But it doesn't mean that I have to now be on the complete other side of the spectrum. I can still, create my own little version of minimalism. But this is what I mean when I say curating a quality collection. Because a quality collection has a little bit of the minimalism approach, but instead of, being so fixated about like, oh, I can only own like 30 items, you actually can own as many items as you want, as long as they make sense in your wardrobe and in your life. Now, many people do not know how to build a quality collection, because sometimes one can just get so hung up on, okay, what, I just have to look for quality, like high quality, like
what do you mean?
There is so much more than just looking for quality in an item, which is obviously the basis of this collection. I'm gonna actually spill now all the secrets on how you can curate your own quality collection. And I'm gonna go over the kind of 3 basic areas, which are handbags, clothing, and shoes. So let's start with handbags. As many of you know, we do live in times when it kind of feels like every other woman out there has a luxury handbag collection. I don't know, like this has actually pushed me to also start buying loads and loads of luxury handbags, to the point where I really realized that actually you do not need like 20 luxury handbags. The point is that there is no set number. Well, there are kind of 2 things to think about. There is the big bag, small bag, and optional bag approach. Everybody needs a big bag in their life, whether that is for work, for school, for running kind of like big errands. Everybody really does need a big bag. And that's usually a daytime bag. And depending on what kind of colors you wear mostly, you have to find a bag in that kind of color scheme. Let's say you are somebody you wear loads of light clothes. Maybe your big bag should be in a light or light neutral type of color. Or if you're somebody you wear a lot of black or dark colors, then maybe your big bag should be in a dark or dark neutral. I am personally crazy about my black Alaïa bag. I love this bag and I use it for everything from traveling to running errands, you name it. And that is the approach you need to have when you build your quality collection. But as variation, I also do have a light colored bigger bag like you see here, just to kind of be able to have a bit of more versatility. If you're able to invest, then I would really suggest that you get a big bag in a light color and a dark color. Most of us need at least one kind of smaller sized bag. And that kind of bag you would probably bring along when you go for lunches, brunches, maybe even dinner, because you can actually get a bag that is small enough that it works both daytime and nighttime. That's why I truly love the Sac de Jour bag, because I always recommend it to all my beginner ladies, because really, if you can only buy one bag, then make sure you get one bag that you can wear both day and night, and therefore get most usage of this bag. And the same principle goes here. Start by investing in the color of your small to medium-sized bag that goes mostly with the kind of color scheme that you wear. Is it light colors or dark colors? Then think about, how do you prefer wearing your handbags? On the shoulder, as a crossbody, in your hand, in your arm? And then choose your bag according to your own comfort level. Then the optional bags are those that you really wear sometimes. And we're talking now evening bags, and for that I mean evening clutches. I think most women really need at least one evening clutch in their arsenal. And one more optional bag is the beach bag. I do recommend, go and just get a very affordable, cheap one, like a wicker basket of some sort. So as we started speaking about handbags, you are already seeing that when you build your quality collection, you really focus on identifying items that you actually need. Now I want to talk to you about clothing. And I think here, when we speak about quality, it's not just about, okay, will this garment last me, which obviously is very, very important, but I think it's also about how does this garment feel on my body? Not only like the fabric, which is fundamental, but also in terms of energy. How does it energize me? Does it make me feel wow? Whatever feeling you want to achieve, you need to make sure that that garment is filling a purpose. We really need to speak about lifestyle if we're going to speak about garments, because here is what many get wrong. Many women are actually a bit in denial of their lifestyle. Some of them think that they still have an old lifestyle that they don't have anymore. Let's say when you used to be single and child-free, you're still catering for that lifestyle, when in reality, you have already 3 kids and a husband, so your lifestyle has clearly changed, so your wardrobe should align with your new lifestyle. So this is when we need to have a realistic and honest chat with ourselves. And please, ladies, the more honest you're going to be in this exercise, the more of an actual quality collection you're going to be able to create. When we are doing this exercise, like we are doing right now, you actually have to kind of think for yourself exactly what you need, because I cannot tell you exactly what you need. Only you know that. But I am going to use myself as an example for reference. So when we curate a quality collection, we always have to think about what kind of garments do we enjoy wearing? What kind of garments are flattering on us? In my case, as an example, I love wearing shirts or button downs because I am a big fan of the V-shaped neckline because it's just so flattering and slimming on everyone. Plus, I also love the fact that a good shirt or button down always looks so much more elevated than just a simple t-shirt. However, I'm also a big fan of shirt dresses. As you can see, I'm wearing one today. And I do prefer wearing dresses slightly more than I love wearing pants. And that is simply because I actually find dresses to be more flattering and comfortable and, forgiving if you have, a bloated day, let's say. It all depends what kind of shape of a dress you go for. And the beauty of the shirt dress is that you can actually get it in a mini version, you can get it in a midi version, or even a maxi version. So depending what you feel most comfortable in, like there's gonna be a shirt dress for your taste. So because I am such a big fan of these shirt dresses, I've actually just released a collection with just shirt dresses. The one that you currently see me wear here is part of my collection, but I have them in more colors and actually even different sleeve styles. So my ultimate favorite sleeve style for shirt dresses is the 3/4 sleeve. However, in summer it can get a little bit too hot for that style. So then the sleeveless is a perfect substitute. Now, when I was curating my clothing line, one aspect that I was really paying attention to that was incredibly important for me, which also forced me, unfortunately, to price my items more in the mid-range price bracket versus going for something very affordable. And that was because I wanted to really have nice quality fabrics that feels good on your skin, but also lasts long and just looks good on the body. So when I was doing these shirt dresses, I had to really think about, okay, what kind of fabric do I want to make them in? And I knew that I wanted to make them in cotton. And I didn't want, to have that kind of crisp type of cotton, which sometimes can feel a little bit restrictive and not so comfortable to wear, especially like on a hot day. I love, for that reason, when you have this kind of silky feel type of cotton that also has a little bit of a stretch in it, like this cotton that I have created these dresses in, because that actually gives a slightly cooling effect, which is perfect in summer when you want to have that airy feeling. And when you are wearing, 100% cotton, you have that because cotton is a natural fiber. So that is a really good example of how picky you have to be when you select the fabric. And truly, ladies, the fabric is one of the core things to look for when you build a quality collection. You cannot build a quality collection with poor fabric items. I'm sorry, you can't. I mentioned size. And that's the thing, that if you get the items, whatever item is your favorite, in the right size, you're gonna see that you do not have to reach for your Lululemon tights or your hoodie or your sweatpants. You will actually be so comfortable in whatever garments are of your preference, but you just curated them to be more comfortable for you and serve you better. And this way, you're actually gonna end up reaching more for them. So that is the secret to always looking put together. I want to also tell you an important factor when curating your quality collection, and that has to do with settling for a few different styles of quality dresses. So what can those styles be? Okay, I told you that my favorite style is the shirt dress, but that's not the only style that I go crazy for. I personally also love the kind of what I call goddess style dress. Like these really long, beautiful, flowy maxi dresses that you just put on and you feel like such a goddess. And you know what the beauty is? That if you make it in a balanced way, when it's not too formal, you can actually even wear it during the day. This one that I've created, you can see it here. It's a black, really flowy dress in this beautiful shape that is so incredibly flattering on pretty much any body shape. This is actually a secret to curating your quality collection. And it has to do with the fact that we have to really make sure that this is a practical dress. Because again, why you're reaching for certain garments in your wardrobe but not to others? That is because not all garments are practical. But this dress is very practical if you are somebody like me who enjoys going for a nice big lunch or dinner where you can just eat as much as you want and then do not bother whether you look bloated after or not. Well, those days when you're like, it's the first day of my period, I feel so bloated, so yucky, and I do not want to wear anything that even touches my stomach area. Like, this is the perfect dress for those days. But you see, ladies, this is the approach that you need to have when you select the style of dresses that you choose to invest in your wardrobe. Because in the end of the day, we want to be comfortable. We want the dress to serve a purpose. And the beauty is that we live in times today when we have so much abundance in fashion and style that we can actually find anything we want. And for this reason, we now today can combine practicality with looking good. Now we need to talk about pants, because here is one important factor, ladies, that please do not shoot yourself in the foot. And if you're going to curate a quality collection, you need to also be very, very clear what kind of pants style and also rise style you need to have in your wardrobe and what actually works for your body. Because again, we want to feel comfortable, and not all pants are comfortable, let me tell you. And because we have such different bodies, all of us, we're going to be needing different types of pants that first and foremost makes us feel good, but also look good. And so when choosing pants, obviously we have to also look at the fabric, but of course also the size. Please, ladies, do not buy pants that are potentially too small for you. Always buy pants that potentially are slightly too big than too small. If you keep buying uncomfortable pants, then you're gonna keep reaching for those leggings. Stop with that behavior now.
Stop it!
The secret in really finding clothes that suit your unique body is actually not that difficult. I have created, by the way, an online course on this called The Elegant Stylist. If you want to take that course, you can go to the description box below or to this link that is listed on the screen. And there I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about how to dress for yourself, for your style, but also for your unique body. And that's actually how you end up reaching ultimate comfort when it comes to clothes. But now we really need to talk about shoes. And this one is tricky. Now, tricky because, the man has flown up to the moon and gosh, we've been able to cure all kinds of diseases. But why has man not yet been able to Invent a beautiful and comfortable shoe. When I say comfortable, I mean sneaker comfortable. Because I think today we are living very busy lives when we are running back and forth, running around, walking there, going there. So we need a comfortable shoe, but we also want to look cute and we want the shoe to go well with our outfit. I cannot tell you exactly what shoe it is that you should be getting, but I can tell you the same thing, that you have to really think about your lifestyle and how much you actually walk and how much you can afford to maybe in your everyday life have less of a walkable shoe. Probably not many will be able to. In my case, because I do have a very active life where I'm very much on my feet, I wear sneakers most of the time. And even though I would prefer to wear many other shoes, but it's just not possible for the kind of lifestyle that I live. So the best that I've been able to find so far is this Louis Vuitton sneaker that, by the way, is sold out everywhere. I've invested in this shoe and I have many versions of it. And this shoe actually goes really well with most of even the dresses that I wear or kind of the A-line skirts. When you are thinking about what kind of shoe you should be getting, think about how much walking distance a day you walk, and if that shoe will be able to support you and your foot, of course. Think also about, does this shoe go well with most of my outfits? Let's say there are certain dresses or skirts that this shoe absolutely does not go well with. Then you'll have to find a substitute shoe for those specific garments. Please bear that in mind, because if you do not find a substitute shoe, you're not gonna end up wearing that garment, you see? Please do let me know in the comments below which comfortable shoes you enjoy wearing day to day. But I also have tons of shoe videos on my channel that you can tune into if you want to get some inspiration. So having said all this is how you create a quality collection over a luxury collection. Now, if you want to go and purchase any of my items, simply go to annabayshop.com and find your favorite pieces that you have seen in today's video, because they're currently now available for sale. And if you want to take your style education further than just this video, then you will definitely learn more if you go to my program, The Elegant Stylist. Details are in the description box below. But now, hop on over to my next fashion videos where you're going to learn more about curating a quality wardrobe. I will see you there.